Islam's ethics are based upon Allah's will, and that's bad. And
It's bad because you say so.
Yep, and I have a political agenda,
Yes, you do.
and so do Allah. And I
What?
don't want his agenda to be to
Why? Because it doesn't fit with the white man's agenda?
white.
Yeah.
Norwegian agenda, the Western agenda. Our ethics
Yeah.
is better than Islamic ethics.
Really?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahilladzi arsala rasulahu bil huda wa dinil haqq liyuzhirahu 'ala dini kullihi wa kafa billahi syahida. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la syarikalah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu la nabiyya ba'da. Berjumpa lagi dengan channel saya Mars Techno. Saya doakan semoga semua sahabat dalam keadaan sehat selalu. Pada video kali ini kami akan menampilkan bagian keempat dari usaha dakwah seorang pemuda muslim Amerika Serikat mendebat seorang politisi dari negara Norwegia yang bernama Lars Porsson. Politisi ini kita ketahui dia menafsirkan ayat Al-Quran dengan pendapatnya sendiri. Bahkan dia juga sempat membakar Al-Quranul Karim. Nah sahabat, mari kita saksikan saja video selengkapnya dan saya akan sedikit mereaksinya.
That's a fact because you're saying, because you said it's true, therefore it's true. I'm asking you, what does Allah mean? You said Allah means God, right? But then you said God and Allah are two separate things. So one, that's not even the true definition of Allah. So what does Allah mean? Do you need to be educated? Just say SQ, please educate me. And I got, no. Now you said the truth. The truth is you don't care. You don't care to learn. You don't want to know. You just want to burn your Qur'an and cloud chase with your little bozo friends.
You don't.
That's the truth.
You're not very polite. But
So maybe tell me, what's polite? What's polite? I would rather deal with you the way you deserve to be. Time on 1 second. You look. I would rather speak to you the way you deserve to be treated, right? Not this dualism thing that you're accusing me of. I'm straight to you how I'm straight to you. You understand? It's not no dualism. If I'm feeling something towards you, you're gonna know my feelings. With you, if you talk about dualism, all of a sudden you couldn't answer my question. You're backpacking right now and you're saying, oh, you're not very polite, as if someone could just curse you out and say nasty things about you in a nice way, and that's okay. I'm talking to you the way you deserve to be spoken to. You're trying to bully the Muslims and you're exposing yourself to be an ignorant man.
you won't get a very informative debate when you're not,
This isn't a debate.
and you're doing your best to prevent it from being a debate.
There isn't a debate because someone of reason and sort of sound mind has to be here. You have your own ideas of Islam and that's what you're trying to portray. You have your own political agenda and that's the truth.
I have a political agenda,
Yes, you do.
and so do Allah. And
What?
I don't want his agenda to be to
Why? Because it doesn't fit with the white man's agenda?
white.
Yeah.
Norwegian agenda, the Western agenda. Our ethics
Yeah.
is better than Islamic ethics.
Really?
So therefore we will not allow
Really? What ethics?
ethics.
Like what? Like
what's,
what?
what's good and bad.
Okay, what's good about it? So you're saying, where do you get your ethics from?
The Western ethics is based on the Christian ethics.
So
And-
your
and it's-
ethics are based upon Christian ethics?
Yes.
So are you
and
against
it's been-
homosexuality?
And it's been.
Are you against homosexuality?
For once, you should let me speak.
Because if you're saying your ethics,
And this
where do you
ethics
get your ethics from?
Is been through.
Once you're done doing the bhangra,
Huh?
what is your ethics? Where do you get your ethics from?
I'm explaining it, but you're keep.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Enlightenment, Renaissance. Throughout the centuries, our ethics has formed into a set of values that is superior to Islam's.
No problem. So your ethics comes from the Renaissance and history.
Yep.
Okay, so your ethics come from a time period, okay, decided by society.
Yeah, and that's also true with the Jewish ethics, because they have transformed and reformed over time. Islam has not, and
Islam doesn't need to because it's perfected. It is because our doctrine hasn't changed. Our book hasn't changed. It hasn't been altered. It's been preserved through time. It doesn't need to. It evolves with the time while staying the same. While other people need to change their doctrine because it's been translated and changed. Do you understand? That's the reason.
fine.
Yes. So, but your ethics don't answer the question of what's right and wrong. So, are your ethics okay with like incestual marriage and something? Are you okay with that?
It's political.
That's not a political question. If I'm asking you, are you okay with a brother and sister being together? That's an ethics question.
No, no, of course not.
Why not?
Because it's incest is it's bad for and it's immoral. But it's
Says who?
our ethics.
Wait. Who says that?
The, in Norway we have laws against that.
So one second.
That's related to the fact that you will.
Your ethics came from. Sorry about that. Your ethics are coming from society, right? In society, once upon a time, later on in the future, perhaps, if incest is normalized, then according to your ethics, that will be okay.
No.
Of course it will. Because if your ethics come from society in ages and renaissance, right? One day in 55 years or 100 years when incest is totally okay, the future version of you would be totally fine with that because your ethics change with what society believes is to be true or false. Because if you said it was Christian, you see the point. If you said it was Christian values, then one, not only does that not support the Christian values, burning someone's holy book is not Christian value as well. So your ethics is not okay. Your ethics also deals with noosing black people then, because your ethics according to society would lynch people of different colors. So I can see where you get those ethics from.
Our ethics is from Christ, his behavior.
So what's Christ-like behavior of burning someone else's holy book? Tell me. This is your shot, man.
He didn't say anything about that, but
about burning someone's book.
The major point here is that Islam's ethic is the quite opposite of ours, and we
see. You keep going back to that. You keep going back to that. You keep going back to that.
There are two things there, or rather three.
Make up your mind.
Islam is based on Muhammad's behavior, and that's bad. And
Okay.
Islam has no golden rule, and that's bad. And Islam,
According to you.
and
According to you and your ethics that change with time.
and
Your morals and values change.
Islam's ethics are based upon Allah's will, and that's bad. And if
It's bad because you say so.
yep, and if
Ding, 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 ding. It's bad. Don't point your finger at me if you don't want it back in your face. You got to chill, okay? So you got to remember something. It is bad because you say so.
because my ethics say so.
Your ethics say so, which are based upon society. It's not based upon Christ because Christ does not support the burning of Qur'ans.
So do you say? I didn't hear him say that.
So wait, so you're saying Christ does support burning Qur'ans? Christians support burning Qur'ans.
Burning Qurans, or more important, the Muslims' reactions to burning the Quran.
So that's what you want, huh? Clout chasing. You just want to do something to check people's...
Stop interrupting.
Listen, don't raise your voice with me and think that's going to be okay. I'm not one of these dudes over here. You understand me? When you speak to me, when you when you speak to me, huh? I'm civilized, but it's according to you, and because I'm not letting you speak. You're not saying a whole bunch of things. You're saying things according to yourself.
And you always interrupt me before I can...
But let's get this straight. Don't raise your voice at me. Are we clear?
Yeah, I raise
Okay.
voice all the time.
Oh, but no. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know.
Because we're not equal, because you're Muslim.
No, we're not equal because you're a hate preacher.
Okay, fine. And the ethics of Islam, is based on Allah's will. And if you look into Sharia, it says clearly that the ethics is
It's clear, but yeah.
Reliance of the Traveler A14.
Oh, he just quoted something, guys.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But
That means you're an expert because you quoted something. Go ahead.
it means that I've read the
No, it does not. Reading and understanding are two different things, Large. Comprehension is different from is just by reading.
You don't find your own definitions of Sharia. Sharia is bang.
What does Sharia mean?
Sharia says that you are interrupting me again.
I didn't even say nothing. I didn't even say that. What did I say? I just nodded my head.
asked a question.
You look like, come on.
You asked a question. Sharia is based on the ethics of Sharia is based on Allah's will, not your heart and mind, because you are human and you can be wrong. That's what.
Do you disagree with that statement that you're human and you could be wrong?
Of course, people can be wrong.
Okay, so is there a possibility that you're wrong?
In many topics.
Is there so wait. So is there a possibility? Is there a possibility, because you said it yourself, if you're governing yourself with your mind and your heart, is there a possibility that you're wrong?
Yes, everybody is wrong, and that's why ethics in Islam is purely based.
You went back to Islam's ethics. If you're talking about because you see, the reason we're talking about equals or anything like that, your ethics are based upon history, time. You can't even say Christianity, because you're giving Christians a bad name. You're even giving Norwegians a bad name. You understand? This is your own. No, it's not about a political stance. It is not in the natural human disposition to be hateful towards other people. You understand? This is something that you're going towards. It's not something that's common. We've spoken to the average Norwegian person. They're not about this. You're on some radicalized type of stuff, homie. It's not what the average Norwegian believes. And if you don't believe that, we could pull up someone right now and someone would just look at you and be like, yo, that's not even true.
It looks like you're having a problem with the Quran burning, and this is.
Listen, I don't have a problem with that at all. You know why? Because you've helped raise and build a thing that you don't even want to be done. You're trying to like make sure that Islam gets eradicated, yet you're building the largest dawah center and masjid in the country of Norway. So it's like you're trying to eradicate Muslims, but when a mosque comes, more Muslims come to live.
Masya Allah, sebuah video yang sangat menarik dari kecerdasan seorang pemuda Muslim Amerika ini mendebat seorang Lars Thorson yang terlihat sangat anti-Islam dan sangat gugup dalam menjawab pertanyaannya. Karena dia tidak menguasai tentang Islam, tetapi dengan enteng menafsirkan Islam dengan pendapatnya sendiri. Ditanya apa itu Allah? Dia menjawab, Allah itu Tuhan, tetapi Tuhan dan Allah itu sesuatu yang berbeda dan terpisah. Kamu ini perlu dididik, katakan saja kamu perlu dididik, ujar pemuda Muslim tersebut. Dijawab dengan ringan, I don't care, oleh Lars Thorson ini. Rupanya inilah penyebab dia tidak memperdulikan dengan membakar kitab suci orang lain. Setelah ditelisik lebih dalam, rupanya maksud dia membakar Al-Qur'an adalah untuk memancing reaksi dari umat Islam. Namun lucunya, Lars Thorson ini sempat menyatakan bahwa pemuda Muslim ini tidak sopan saat mengatakan bahwa dirinya bodoh. Pemuda ini mengatakan bahwa jika Anda menggertak Muslim, sama saja Anda memperlihatkan diri Anda sebagai orang bodoh. Anehnya, dengan enteng dia mengatakan bahwa etika kami, orang Eropa, adalah lebih baik dari etika Islam. Karena kami tidak melakukan hal-hal yang buruk. Ketika ditanya lagi, dari mana etika yang Barat miliki saat ini? Dijawab oleh Lars bahwa etika Barat berasal dari etika Kristen. Etika ini juga berasal dari pencerahan Reanisan selama berabad-abad dan telah terbentuk seperangkat nilai-nilai yang lebih unggul dari Islam. Dengan sombong dia mengatakan bahwa etika ini lebih unggul dari etika Anda orang Islam. Padahal kita tahu sendiri sangat kebalikannya. Mudah-mudahan dengan perdebatan ini beliau mendapatkan hidayah Islam dengan asbab dari pemuda ini.
Nah sahabat, mungkin itu saja sedikit reaksi video dari saya. Mudah-mudahan bermanfaat. Wabillahi taufik wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.